Happy Friday. Well, wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so Instagram, what's up? Good morning. Facebook, hi. I'm streaming both into both streams. I think that's so much fun. What's up, Madeline? Okay, you guys, so check it out. Who here feels like they have a holiday hangover? Me, I do. Seriously. Okay, so a little backstory before we dive in. I'm going to give you my 5 top tips to cure that holiday hangover. Hey, Sandra. Good morning, Kelly. What's up, you guys? When you're popping on, say something to me. Let me know you're here so that we can connect. Otherwise, I'm just talking to a screen, and that's no fun for me. So interact with me. Let me know you're here. Ask me questions. I'm all about it. So you guys have been traveling for 2 weeks. So much fun, a little work, lots of play. So grateful I was able to do that. We were in Utah skiing. Good, I'm glad you're here on Insta. I was in Utah skiing with my family. Beautiful, beautiful Christmas. I hope you guys had a great Christmas as well. Just blessed beyond belief. So stoked about that. But if you are anything like me and you've been traveling like crazy for the holiday, or you're just kind of off your game like I was, just off my game, off my routine, it sends you into kind of a tailspin, right? And you can easily get derailed if you're really focused on your health. So I wanted to tell you the top 5 ways I kind of reset myself, because I am feeling a little groggy. I'm feeling a little bit run down. I am feeling a little tired. I got a tinge of like a little sore throat this morning, and I started to freak out because I hate being sick. So, and I'm a little bloated, honestly, right? Like a little bit bloated. So let's get rid of it, yeah? Who's with me? Okay, you guys, so if you're here, hi Shannon, good morning. If you're here, let me know. Say something to me, let's connect. So let's start. Let's get this party started. But before we do, let me show you what I'm drinking. So you guys, oh gosh, it'll turn. It's so weird when you're live because you're trying to like figure out how to move things around, and it's like backwards. So Instagram, I'll show you in a second, but this is this super cool thing I've been drinking. Electrolytes, coconut oil, MCT, brain support, nootropics. It's this new way to get mental energy. So I love this stuff. It's all electrolytes, and which we're going to talk about today. Good fatty chains of acids, good fatty acid chains that are really, really important for brain health. So really good product, and there's no artificial crap in it. So here, I'll show Instagram. I really like this stuff. I actually messaged these guys and told them I was pumped that they had this. So I've been drinking these once in a while, and I like it. Okay, let's go. Here we go. You ready? Okay, so number 1. So speaking of electrolytes, we're just going to dive into that. So if you're feeling a little run down, and you're like, I'm drinking tons of water, Jen, what's up? So this is the problem. When people are drinking tons of water, there's a disconnect here. Oh, Todd, do you want the name of it? It's called, it's called Kojos, Kojos. Does that help? It's awesome. I mean, I got this at Walmart, of all places. Seriously, I couldn't believe it. I was pumped that Walmart had it. So number 1, let me get my brain back on track. Number 1 is electrolytes. So if you guys are drinking a lot of water and you're feeling like you're still bloated, that's because you're low in electrolytes. So what you don't understand is, in order for your cells, some people don't understand, is in order for your cells to get hydrated, the water's got to be able to permeate the cell membrane. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, you got it. That's Kojos. You got it. The water's got to be able to permeate the cell membrane. Well, you guys, if you don't have a good electrolyte balance in your system, it can't permeate the cell membrane. So water cannot hydrate the cell. And when the water cannot hydrate the cell, it not only cannot get you hydrated and get water moving through you, but it also can't get the nutrients into your cells that needs to get there for ATP production or energy. So hydration and electrolytes are key. So what are the electrolytes and where do they come from? They come from our food. They come from, I'm big on pink Himalayan sea salt. It kind of ticks off a lot of those electrolytes in one kind of shot. And I honestly put sea salt under my tongue before I work out. Does bacon help? It could. I mean, the sodium in the bacon's pretty gnarly, but Todd asked a question. But if you use pink Himalayan sea salt under your tongue, right, it's great hydration. And I like the big rock salt. So they're like, little rocks of sea salt. I put them under my tongue and I go to do my workout. Helps water and hydration get into your cells better. And it's a great way to nourish your body with water and hydrate yourself. So a lot of people think that, electrolytes are just like potassium and magnesium, but really it's like phosphate, bicarbonate. There's one more I wanted to tell you guys about. Phosphate, bicarbonate. Why am I losing my train of thought? Chloride. Those are the three other ones that people don't get. And you can get those from food, right? You can get them from food, but you can also get them from, like I said, minerals. Like I put a product out there today that was called Dirt. It's a great hydration product. You can also get an electrolyte to add to your drink. Just don't drink Gatorade. Right? It's full of sugar. You don't want to do that. Okay, so hi Olivier, good morning. Buenos dias. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Electrolytes are key. So make sure you're drinking your water. I would say up to 100 ounces a day. I drink about 80 to 100 depending on the days, but get your water in and get your electrolytes going. Super important, okay? Next thing I want to talk to you guys about, number 2 on our list is going to be glutathione. Okay, glutathione. It is an amino acid that is imperative to have in our bodies. So what glutathione does, and it's something you can supplement with, but your body can make it naturally if you're eating correctly. So glutathione is the master detoxifier. So if you are trying to, detoxify your system, kind of clear out your body after maybe not putting the best stuff in it over the past couple of days, you definitely want to make sure you're getting a lot of glutathione. So how do you get that from food? Is sulfates. So Jen, what are sulfates? Good question. So sulfates are things like onion, garlic. Onion, garlic are big. Kale, cabbage. Okay, so those are some foods that naturally help your body produce glutathione. So you can supplement with different amino acids to help your body produce it. And biochemically, we're all different in the amount of glutathione that we produce. So it's basically you have to feed your body and give your body the right nutrients so that your body can actually produce glutathione. Okay, and there's actually some hydration stations out there. I know that Vegas is doing some funny things where they'll actually bring a glutathione drip with vitamins and electrolytes to your room after you go on a bender. Right? I think that's really funny. I don't know how effective it is. I've never done that kind of thing, but I do know that people are doing that as a way to rehydrate and get their body back into kind of a more pH balanced state. So glutathione also does that. It helps you balance your body pH, your body's pH. So number 1 we went over is electrolytes. We're running down the road here. And number 2 is glutathione. So make sure if you're like, I really want to get back on track this weekend, prep some food, chop up some onion, saute it in some olive oil, and put some copious amounts of garlic in there. And then maybe saute some cabbage or chop up your kale. Another way you can do that, you guys, is if you boil down kale and you freeze it, or even if you just do it fresh, it has kind of a more of a pungent taste if it's fresh. But if you boil it down and freeze it like frozen spinach, which is what I do a lot of with my kale, put it in your smoothies, because it's a great way to get that sulfur and that glutathione into your system in a smoothie that's pretty tasteless. So you can hide it, right? You can hide it that way. It's a really good way to get it in. In fact, when I do my diet detox with a lot of my clients, it's a 5-day program that I actually sell. But when I do a diet detox with them, kale is in just about everything they're eating. And I'm big on garlic. So those are things that I cook with every day. Every single meal that I make has garlic in it most of the time. Dinners have garlic in it, copious amounts. And I'm saying like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. It's really important to get that into your system. So it's also a great, antioxidant, but also an immune support too. So this time of year is really important. So sulfurs are great. Hi, Ray. Good morning. What's up, Court? Hi, Jenny. Oh my gosh, my people are here. What's up? This makes me so happy. Send me some love. Give me some hearts. I want to know you're listening and that this is landing. So, all right, so we talked about number 1, electrolytes. Number 2, glutathione, right? We're all clear on that. And number 3, okay, people, look, alcohol is a thing. I get it. I've been decreasing mine. I talked about it yesterday on my story. I know a lot of you might have had some drinks. Right? You might have had some drinks over the holiday, maybe more than you wanted. But alcohol is gnarly, you guys. It's so gnarly. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it's gnarly. So yeah, I'm all about having a good time in moderation. I've personally, for myself, I've felt myself drinking too much wine lately. Just being real. Like I felt like it became like, oh, I'll just have a glass of wine. Instead of it being a treat, it was kind of like becoming a habit, which, not okay. So what I did is I just kind of stopped, right? Just kind of stopped drinking it because I have a big, hairy, audacious goal this year that I'll share with you guys soon. And if I want to do my big, hairy, audacious goal, I cannot be feeling sluggish and having wine a few times a week. I just can't. I just don't feel right. I can't train hard, right? So for me, it was something I needed to pull out. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. If you want to keep doing it and you enjoy it once in a while, cool. I'm no judgment. But I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're trying to lose fat, you're trying to change your body composition, you can't be drinking. It won't work. It doesn't work. So let me tell you why. Alcohol to our body is a foreign toxin, right? So when your liver, we learned about liver in the hormone series, right? We learned about how the liver regulates our hormone health as well. But it's also the first line of defense in detoxifying our body. So you guys, hi Ray. Oh, sorry, my niece is talking. Ellie asked why you're in the jungle. My niece is almost 5. She's amazing. I love her so much. And she's so brilliant. And she asked my sister-in-law, because they're watching right now, why I'm in the jungle. I love you, Ellie. I love you so much. Okay. I like the jungle. I belong here. It makes me feel, I don't know, alive. Tell her that. Okay, so back on track. I'm so sorry. I got totally derailed. Thanks, Ray. So let's go back to our liver. Okay, so liver is all about detoxifying your system. So in the presence of alcohol, your liver can't process anything else, you guys. So it can't process through that fat because it's only going to be processing alcohol, right? And if you're eating a lot of processed foods, guess what? The chemicals are going to get processed first before it can start to process fat. Okay, so if you're drinking, awesome, but know that it's not going to help you burn fat or lose fat. Okay, so what I want to share with you guys is a really good way to clear out your liver and detox your liver. We talked about this in the hormone series. If you have not watched that series, you guys, seriously, I left them up for a little bit longer. I'm about to take them down, so they're still up if you haven't watched them. I said Monday, but they're still in the feed. What I want to share with you guys is that the liver is key. So the best way to do that I found is taking a supplement called milk thistle. So it's a natural herb and it's an adaptogen. And the milk thistle you can get at any kind of grocery store these days. It's like under $10. And I would recommend taking that milk thistle every day 2 to 3 times per day. Okay, so that's going to really help you clear out your liver to get it clean so it can start to process food and some of the other things that are coming into your life more effectively. I take milk thistle a lot, even if I'm not feeling like I've been drinking a lot or anything like that. I still take it because it's good for hormone health also. Okay, so if you do drink alcohol, absolutely recommend you do milk thistle. You've got to take milk thistle. So go to the store, do yourself a favor, and start taking that today. All right. So number 1, electrolytes and hydration. Number 2, we talked about was glutathione. Number 3 is milk thistle. Is this helping you guys? Is this landing with you? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Talk to me. Tell me it's landing with you so that I keep going. Right? So that I know these are topics you want to know about, because this is stuff that I take for granted sometimes, and I really want to share it with you from my 13 years of doing this in the industry, right? So another thing that is really great for liver detox is dandelion. So thanks for the thumbs up, Todd. It helps me understand it's landing with you. Dandelion is another great way. Dandelion tea is something I travel with. I told you guys that, but dandelion tea is amazing. So dandelion tea, thanks, Jenny. Thanks for the hearts, baby. Thank you. I love it. Dandelion tea actually detoxes your liver as well. You can also take dandelion pills. However, that's easier for people because the dandelion tea is super bitter. So if you can't take that bitter taste, you definitely want to do, do the dandelion pills. I wanted to show you guys my dandelion tea. I might post a picture of it later so that you know the brand that I take, because it's really good. I like the taste of it. You might not, but you can take the pills also. Again, super cheap, $10 for the pills, like $5 for the dandelion tea. It'll definitely help detox your liver. Okay, so we talked about liver, we talked about electrolytes, we talked about glutathione. Moving down the line, guess what's next? Sleep. Weird that I'm talking about sleep. Guys, see a theme? It also helps balance your hormones, right? So sleep is so important, you guys. Getting yourself on that sleep routine is key. It resets your whole system. You cannot keep the body composition you want. You cannot feel good. You cannot have energy. You cannot perform the way that you want to perform. You cannot reset your system and burn body fat if you're not sleeping. It doesn't work. Your system is breaking down and your cortisol spikes. Okay, so seriously, if you're not sleeping on a regular schedule, you've got to get that. You've got to be committed to that. That's the one thing in the new year that a lot of people I know are setting their sights on weight loss and health goals. Look, if you guys could just start that one habit of sleeping, even just setting your alarm 10 minutes later or going to bed 10 minutes earlier every night and start chipping that away to 15 minutes over the next 2 weeks and then 20 minutes earlier and then 30 minutes earlier. You guys, you've got to sleep. Your cortisol is at its lowest at midnight. We talked about this in the hormone series. Okay, so what you really have to think about is if you're not sleeping and you're not getting that good solid night's sleep, you have got to figure out a way to get that into your life. You have got to. It is imperative. It is the number one health thing you can do for yourself. Okay, so sleep, water, hydration, key things to just basic self-care. I know I didn't sleep for like 5 years. I'm not kidding. I had massive insomnia because I was chronically overtrained. And it was self-induced, right? My body was manic because I was so highly overtrained for so many years. And I couldn't sleep and insomnia was wrecking me. And I actually was addicted to Ambien for a very long time. And I had to wean myself off of that. So here are some tips for sleep that's not chemical. That's not going to help you like get addicted to something that's chemical. I'm not a believer in Ambien because it doesn't get you into that REM state the way that regular natural sleep does. So a lot of people have a problem with melatonin because it makes you super groggy, right? So if you're looking for something that's not going to make you groggy, I recommend a product called, or an amino acid called theanine, Theanine, theanine. Theanine is a magic cure. So I have a little concoction that helped me get off of Ambien. I actually recommended this to my dad very regularly. He's finally kind of on the bandwagon now, and I've got him on a new concoction. And he loves magnesium. I give him the Calm at night, but also adding not only extra magnesium at night, but also the theanine will really help you get into a better sleep state without the grogginess and keeping you on a schedule. So taking that at like 9 o'clock, it'll help release some of that into your system. By 10 o'clock, you'll be feeling relaxed and ready for bed. So it actually takes down your, you know how your brain's like doing monkey mind at night? If you're an A-type woman or a high-performing person, you get this. Your mind is like, it's just like throbbing with ideas and thoughts and what you have to do. This helps that calm down, okay? And then the magnesium helps your actual muscles relax. Pretty cool. So that combination, I take a product called Calm. You've heard me talk about that a lot. If you follow me, CALM at night, like clockwork. It travels with me. It goes everywhere with me. And I take a theanine pill at night. Okay, so that's my tip for you for sleep. It's important to get your sleep. Okay, all right. So I want to stay on track with our 20-minute time schedule. I know I talk a lot. I'm sorry. But our next one is nutrition. So you guys, this is not rocket science, but this is what I say to my clients and what I'm going to say to you. So I have this acronym that I use, and it's called High Performance Grade Fuel. High Performance Grade Fuel. The H stands for hydration. The P in performance stands for protein. The G in grade stands for greens, and the fuel stands for fat. So let me explain this to you more. Hydration, we talked about that, 80 to 100 ounces of water per day with electrolytes present that will help your body actually get the water and hydration and nutrients into your cell membrane. The second one is protein. If you guys are right now feeling like little run down, you're not having energy, your body needs the protein. So if you're not eating meat products, definitely get your protein from, tofu, tempeh. Tempeh is great because it's fermented. An organic soy tofu is what I would recommend. Beans, legumes, things like that if you're a vegetarian. If you are not, clean proteins that are not full of antibiotics. Organic is best, you guys. Organic is best. We talked about this on our hormone series. You don't want the antibiotics from the cows or the chickens into your body. You don't want it. It messes with your hormones, and it's a hormone inhibitor. We don't want that. So make sure you're getting clean sources of lean protein. Sometimes when you're eating high-fat meat, the fat carries a lot of those antibiotics and hormones from the animal. So if you're not eating organic, keep it super lean. Do wild salmon. Scallops are a great form of protein, and they have very low amounts of mercury. Don't do big fish like the tuna. It's covered in mercury. It's definitely going to slug you down and make your body just go tank. So really focus on wild caught salmon. You can focus on small fish like sardines. I know a lot of people don't like them, or anchovies, but they're really good for you, and they're really low in mercury. Okay, so those are some ideas if you're just eating shellfish or if you're not eating meat. The other thing is I eat a lot of wild game. I'm in Idaho. I'm really lucky to have, my husband doesn't hunt, but we have a lot of hunters that are our friends, and we buy wild game. I believe in wild game because it's really, really clean and really, really healthy for you. Also, grass-finished beef and bison are another great choices for your protein. The G in grade is greens. You guys can't get enough of these. It's not possible. You can't get enough. So fill your plate with green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, meaning broccoli, cabbage, kale. These are things that are going to help clear out your system and detoxify your body, get rid of mercury and all of those things that are causing hormone inhibitors and weighing us down, both physically and the way that we feel, right? So it's it's taking our body and making us hold on to fat, but it's also like weighing us down with the amount of toxins in our system if we're not eating a good amount of greens, okay? So those are some tips on that. The next thing I say is fat. So that's the fuel, right? The fats in the fuel. So you guys, don't be afraid of fat. Women, I love you, but most of the women that come to me are not eating enough fat, and that's why they don't feel good. So I'm telling you right now, fat is your friend. It's not your foe, okay? You've got to eat a good amount of fat every single day, no matter what. It's the best thing for your hormones. It's the best thing for your energy, and it'll keep you satisfied and full and not snacky. Women like to graze, you guys. You like to be grazers. We like to snack all day. It's not good for you. That insulin spike is bad. Once your insulin comes up from a snack, it stays up, and then you've got to start again. So remember, we can't burn fat in the presence of insulin. Okay? And if you guys want more details on this, I have a whole hormone series that I just did on YouTube. It's still in this group. I also have a hormone series on ghrelin, on insulin, on all of these, leptin, on all these hormones that affect our body composition and our health. So if you want to dive into my YouTube channel, it's free. There's lots of good content there. Okay, so we've got it. High performance grade fuel, hydration, protein, greens, and fat. So that's my 5. Let's go over them again. Electrolytes, number 1. Electrolytes. Number 2, glutathione. Number 3, liver detox. So milk thistle and dandelion. Number 4, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Number 5, high performance grade fuel, hydration, protein, greens, and fats. All right, you guys, I hope this was beneficial for you. Like, I hope this really supported you. This is great content. It's really good stuff. It's the stuff that I do in order to get myself back on track. I really hope that you found this useful. If you did, please share it. Like, be generous. I would love for you to share this with your communities. This is a weekly live I do every single week at 9:30 a.m. I'm committed to that. I'm committed to you. But if there's things you want to know about, message me. Post it here in the group, in the Facebook group, or here on Insta. Send me a DM. Let me know. I'm happy to go over topics that matter to you. I'm here to serve you. So please let me know what you want to know about, because that's what I'll dive into. And if I don't know the answer, I will find it for you, because I want to be a conduit. I want to be a conduit for information where you don't have time to go out and find it and research it, and you want to know about it. I will go out and look for it for you and bring it to you and do the research myself. I love researching this stuff. If I don't know it, it helps me learn and grow. So put it on me. I'm ready. I'm ready. And so in the new year, I'm going to be making some changes to my lives. I'll likely be going live publicly and on my public page, just to spread the message louder, right? And for more people to hear it. So of course, I'll be in this group all the time, sharing with you and giving you content and motivation and supporting you on your journey. But I do want to let you know that I will be changing some things where I'll be going live publicly as well. So please share this if this was beneficial for you. That's the one way I know that it's landing with you also, is when I see you share it. So please do. And if you have questions on my YouTube channel, let me know. I can shoot you the link if you want to do some more diving into some of my hormone videos. And if you haven't watched the hormone series that I posted in my free Facebook group, you guys who are on Facebook, go back and watch those, download them, save them. On Instagram, go join my group. It's the Freedom Body Project by Jennifer. You can find it. It's free. I've got tons of content in there that I store. I never delete the videos. However, this hormone series will be deleted soon. I'm going to actually package it up and put it in my group program that's launching on January 3rd, and giving it to my paid clients, and actually probably putting it into a paid just add-on. because it's that good, and it was very time consuming for me to do a lot of research, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So I want to do another series for you guys, so let me know if you have things you want me to maybe do a series on, if it's workouts, if it's fitness, if it's most bang for your buck in the gym, whether it be, you know, a week in the life of what to eat to lose weight, whether it be a week in the life of what to do to gain muscle, whatever that looks like. Let me know if you want me to do a series on a specific topic. I think that doing the series and breaking it down into different episodes is really beneficial, because I can go deeper than just in a 20-minute time frame. I can do like 3 sections of 20 minutes where I can dive deep and give you guys great content. Okay, it's 2020 is coming. Like, you guys, let's go. Let's go. If you are not where you want to be with your body and your health, freaking change it. Stop making excuses, you guys. It's 2020. It's a new decade. What are you going to create? And how are you going to create it if you're not living in your healthiest body? For real. For real, you guys. It's serious. It's not a game. We get one life. Live it. Life is now. If you're not where you want to be, hit me up. This is what I do, and I'm good at it. I coach people into their healthiest selves, whether it be fitness, nutrition, mindset. It's what I do. So if you're ready to make a shift, hook me up. Just hook me up. Hit me a DM, send me a message. Let's go. Let's go. Life is now. You get to change your health. You can. You have the power. It's all about small habit changes and choices. And let me help you with that. I'm ready. All right, you guys, listen. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week, but check out my Instagram. I'm going live. I go live all day long. I'm on stories all the time, sharing tips, tricks, fitness hacks, all of it. This morning I gave you a great booty workout on my Instagram story. Go check it out. It's Jennifer Luddington on my Instagram handle, and then engage with me. Let me know what you want me to do. Tell me what you need. I'm here. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. I'm going to Boise with my husband and my daughter. We're going to do some more skiing and enjoying the outdoors. All right, you guys, peace, love, and I will see you soon.